It's good to be back on Saturday. Yeah, thank you. It's good to. It feels like just yesterday I was here, but I'm back, and I've seen some of the work you've done. I like the fact that you and Andy did a walkthrough before the work started. The work is almost done now, so we are back again for another walkthrough.
I can say we are at about 90% of what we discovered to work on. Shall we? Let's start from this portion. This is one of the walls that we discovered to be worked on. This has been done. We've now finished up this one to merge with the entrance restriction that we did at first. So with this, we can now see a perfect wall from this end to the other end.
Okay.
So this is done. Then I think we have to move to the other end as well. We'll be able to deal with it.
Yeah, that was the
This
door
is part of
the
door structure that we did.
Yeah, because that one you guys started after I left.
Yes. I think you have the picture of the finishing of this already.
Yeah, that one's already done. Yeah, but I was not here.
We have no much to discuss it because these are the wood ones.
Yeah, this gate.
Okay,
This door.
Good. Then, with this, good. We are now seeing what we'll be logging to see. We have a crooked wall on this part in our first video.
Right.
But that has been corrected as well. What we did is to actually create the wall that we figure out the architecture of this wall.
Okay.
Which is the beauty of the door.
Okay.
Yeah. With what we had before, this wall looked shallow. And this
Compared to this one.
side.
Okay.
But now we've got it back to the right dimension.
Right.
It's now giving us what we are aiming to have on the day that we
I'll be honest with you. Go ahead, finish.
And again, as it is now, we are not going to have any issue with the screening work as it is, because this measurement has been brought forward to give us a certain measurement for the edge that we need to see on the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, to be honest, when you guys did the video and you measured over there and you showed how deep it was, I was afraid that might mean that this wall will also need to be touched. That's the understanding now, because I was like, okay, if that is so deep and trying to correct it, it might affect this one as well. So I was actually surprised when I came and this one was not touched.
Yes, they just lost it in the middle of it.
Okay.
So it wasn't the whole surface of this place. They lost the leveling from this side to the top.
Okay.
And that is what we corrected. As we can see, the top screening is still visible.
Right.
So we didn't touch the top.
Yeah.
And we didn't touch this side as well. And if we move from this portion to this, we can all remember how this place looked.
Yeah. let me see how I remember it. So this wall used to come and stop. So it looked like a step, upside down step.
Yes.
And it was an ugly looking hobby. So I'm glad you fixed it.
Not just to the one from this side.
Yeah.
This dropped.
Another one. So
And again, this very section is also longer than the end of this wall.
Okay.
If you check that picture and the
yeah,
video very well, you
Yeah.
will see that
Yeah.
nothing is aligned.
It wasn't aligned.
with this
Yeah, it was
portion.
almost like they just afterthought. Just put it there.
But we face a lot of difficulties here before we can get it done, because the way it is a beam that needed to be restructured with steel before we can do any plastering or adding mortar to what we have there. So all that we did here is to expose this very column we expose the steel here and expose the steel on this beam and connect new steel to it.
Okay.
For us to be able to get the plastering work.
So basically, yes, you formed a new spine.
Yes, we form this to get this. That apply to this. Yeah. Likewise, the one over there
too.
Yeah. We couldn't get it to be aligned with this portion because, as we can see, the length of this, we need more structural work to get it level with this. But what we had in mind is to ensure that 1, 2, 3 sections look the same.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what we find.
And I think it's good because so I was here with the coach, Bill and his wife.
Yes.
You know, so we came here on Sunday when I came. And they wanted to come and see site. So we did come. And one of the things, like that work was not done yet.
Oh,
right.
The iron rod will replace it.
Yeah. So we could see the exposed bone. And one of the things that we talked about was, you know, I was actually talking to Andy about it. I'm like, it could be a situation where we have a level. But then I like the fact that we kept it this way. The difficulty, yes, it would be nice if it was, but I also like the fact that this place is a little higher.
Yeah.
You get more breeze.
Yeah.
You know, we would have impeded some. I know it's still breezy, but would have impeded a little bit more if we had come. We would have come down probably what?
We are looking at about 6 inches.
Yeah, so half a foot. So half a foot to do that, we'll lose some of it. Then you also lose the view.
The view, that's right.
You know, so I'm glad. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Andy was showing me some work that was done, and then I saw the guy scraping. So after I watched the video, I'm like, why are they redoing the work? And he was like, Mr. George came and they didn't use the mesh, so he told them to take it off and do it again. And I was like, someone supervise.
Yes, because what of this nature needed to be reinforced. Normal is in construction, mesh is supposed to be applied to
all surfaces for the adhesion.
Yes, but mostly people think that once they have right ratio of cement and all that, but because this is a restructuring work, we have to do it in a way that the new mortar we are applying is well bonded with
that one. Yeah, I was thinking maybe just because of everything that we've done during this restructuring work, everything that we've done, we've not used anything but 42.5 hours.
Yes,
right? Just the 42.5 hours. That's what we've used. So I was thinking maybe even that by itself would have helped with the adhesion. But I'm glad that the mesh idea came.
Yes, because this is not a regular plastering.
Right.
Just because the building has been here for years. For us to get the new plastering bond with the block work and the concrete work that has been done, we need to use different approach, not regular approach that the building that just erected and we're doing plastering with us. Right. So those cautious were taken when we were doing this.
Yeah, because if you're doing plaster, you are doing it on rough cement block anyway. But this one was already plastered. You remove some of it.
We scrape it out. We remove all the plastering work here because we don't want to have new mortar paint on top of the old mortar. There's nothing you can do to bond them. It will never be bound together. So,
Andy, stop it. The president is calling it.
Let me go please.
Boss who is already 11 years old.
Yeah. Good. Are we on?
Yeah.
Then we move to this section of wall as well. What we discover here is not different from what we've been discovering in the other wall. Is a crooked surface plastering which will shape out the whole plastering and we will plaster.
Okay. So my eyes might be fooling me. It almost looks like this side might be a little more than that side.
Yes, we are having a beam here.
Oh, there's a beam.
Which is together with the iron rods and the concrete. And we don't want to tamper with it because it's a great structure work. And in most places we try to play around the original structure because it is not advisable to touch original structure. Yes. We had the same experience when we are trying to create a step
Oh yeah.
Yes, on the ground floor.
The ground beam.
That was exactly what we experienced.
Yeah.
So
But
we decided.
I don't think there's too much of a problem. It will be forgiven because remember I showed you the idea of having almost like a tile surface that look like wood.
Yes.
So this is like this whole place will have its own pipe. So it will cover the
We can easily connect it when we get to that side.
Yes, I think the other wall was this one, right?
Yes, the one inside. We have this.
Oh, you don't have a question? No, this is the beam. So no worry. And I think it's okay.
Right.
But I was thinking, could this door? No. Forgive it. Yeah, just stick it. Because this one.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was thinking if we're going to be able to forgive ourselves some by leveling this out and then raising the door. But if we do, it will change this.
We will not even be able to do that because there is a lintel there. And there is a beam. Yes.
Okay.
So every
Structurally, we can.
Okay. And this is another portion that.
Yeah, this was the one when it started coming down. My heart was sinking.
Yes.
The wall.
We brought it back to the standard surface. We brought it right as it is. So whatever needed to be applied on it as a finished material can now go on it.
Yeah, and mine has been going. It's like, what do we do?
Work on it. The only issue with this portion is the electrician will need to
Pull the box out.
bring the box forward.
Okay. And we should have told the divine to
Bring it forward, or if you can look for longer screw. We have longer screw in the market. With that, it doesn't need to do anything.
Good options. And you remember that? This step,
Yes.
I know this was formed before you came.
Yes.
But I still see it, and I said something about it. They tried to patch it, but it still didn't quite work. You can see the patch.
It is not a problem at all. This will be corrected during the tiling work.
Okay. That's what it is. The towel to correct.
Let me just say this. All the steps we have in this house will be corrected.
Yeah.
I've discovered that, and it's not something that you should be worrying about.
So
because we know that we have solution for it.
Okay.
We have solution for it. It's not possible to do now because when the time comes, we want the tiling work to be bonded with this.
Okay.
So we can't do any patches and later bring the tiles to patch again. No, it's better to
Put a towel on.
and get it done.
Yeah.
And that will even save us a lot of money.
Well, the beautiful thing is that the tiles are already here.
Yes.
It's just that we cannot do the work.
This is another terrible wall. Andy can bear me witness to this, but now we're good.
Yeah.
We remove all the wood plastering to the ceiling. Yeah, because this side is as if seeing things caving in kind of design, as if that was the measurement made for it. So we chisel it off and we've applied the water to this.
Yeah. I like the finish because Andy and I were looking at it earlier, and I was saying, this is like, there's something can be done here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it was like, shelves can be here, like even a bookshelf can be here. We don't need a doorway here.
We don't need a door here because I was tempted to bring out this portion. Then I only think like this. If we should know that, I mean, this will be forced to get close to the wall, and that will render the whole of space here
Useless. Yeah.
We can have it in the shelves here.
Right. Yeah.
All the way.
Right.
So
Yeah. We don't necessarily.
This is where
we don't need a door to get to a door.
yes, you don't have to be open and just have nice apertures.
Yeah.
Like what we've decided to do at the living room. Yes,
yes,
we can
just mirror something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the big ones, the bigger ones right here. And then you guys just bring some of the passion. Thank you for that. Let's see. So I guess the bigger question now is how far? Oh no, there's this one too.
Yeah, this one.
How far? What else do we need to do to get to Thailand? You know, I've already said I'd love to be here for that because I want to be part of that.
This is another one that we just work on. We work on this and the one that you today.
Yeah, because this one I remember I was actually sitting on that crate with the queen. I could tell that this wall was crooked. This one.
We brought the whole structure here down to reform what we are saying now.
Okay.
Because when we put the level from it, we're having about 250 millimeters different.
From here to here?
No, from here to
To
this
the bottom.
side.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This very one day, bottom of it was
Shifted.
some African
Right,
side,
right,
but
yeah.
this is just part of it. To this and this was at the other side.
So it's
So
like
we
like
have
this.
to take it off and restructure it. And this is the outcome of what we've done.
Yeah. It looks better than, for sure. Much better than what was there when I was here last time. Yeah, because I could see, just even there, I could see that it was slanted. And, in my mind, if I could see it, I'm not here every day, right? And I didn't come for that, and I could see it. How come the person who was in charge couldn't see it?
That is the problem. But we are
move on.
Okay.
We move on.
We're able to deal with it. We still have some support to done here. We have to on this. We will touch on this. We need to touch this. But this has been restructured to the standard.
Okay.
This side has been restructured to the standard. Our handle, our surface level, everything is now 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, the electrician came and redid this work.
Okay. You have even moved.
Yeah, he came and
Okay, I saw you working on the other side yesterday when I came. Opening the floor on the other thing. Yeah, talking of the next move,
right.
I think we need to invite the DSTV guy, as I said previously. And the electrician is also doing his best. And we might need to have a meeting with the plumber as well.
Okay.
Because I want these three professionals to come together to see how best we go and look at the things together and restructure whatever needed to be restructured, like what the electrician is doing. So after that, then we just put our focus, because we might still need to shift places. They need to go around and see the area in which they need to correct whatever they needed to be corrected before we can start doing the finishing touching of the work.
Right.
Even before we can be talking of the time.
The time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that should be the smooth.
So I know this is just a question I'm asking right now. You can think about it and let me know. But roughly speaking, when do you think a meeting like that should happen? How soon?
As soon as we can get it done. I don't know their whereabouts. Where will you be living?
Sunday morning.
Sunday.
So I only have to get tomorrow.
Sunday morning.
Sunday is
But it is not an issue. We are here.
Yeah.
We are here. They can meet us anytime. We go around together. Then we look at things together.
Right.
I'm going to ask them questions based on what should be.
Okay. Well, the platform is still there.
Yes, based on what should be. So after the meeting, then we can furnish you with whatever we discuss and our conclusion on this.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for leading my charge. This wall, you know, I knew there was a problem because when they did the skin and I watched the video, I could see. Let me see if I can throw it perfectly. Right there, almost just about
Yeah, even before the one you are trying to do, there is an issue.
I can see. Okay.
There is an issue. Look at this.
Right.
And look at this.
Yeah, straight. Yeah, it's narrow on the bottom, wide on the top.
Yeah. And you can look at this side and also see this side.
Yeah.
So it is from the forward.
Yes.
This do happen construction.
Okay.
No. Nobody should try to say it doesn't happen. But what needs to be done is to shift the excess out.
Okay.
Before the pass
Okay.
Yeah. So we have to run through this way.
Yeah.
It could be as a result of using or usage of weak bolts.
Okay.
When concrete dropping, it will give us.
Okay.
So when that happens, all that's needed to be done is to take it off, shift it out,
And then smooth
and
that.
swing it. That is all.
Okay. Yeah. So with that, you know, I don't think I can stop seeing it. So, you know,
we need to
it needs to be
that is the way.
right. So the idea that I have is just like, you know, the stone cladding on the outside. Just bring that same stone cladding here, right? Maybe just stop it on this one.
Yes,
Right. You don't need to stop.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will come here and you don't need to do this. So just on that line.
Yeah.
So essentially, if you are standing here, this pretends to be a mirror.
Yeah.
Right? So this mirror image is missing.
Yeah. Right. I think it's a beautiful idea to deal with what we're seeing now.
Yeah.
We can bring that here to align it this edge
Right.
all the way to the ceiling.
Right. There's one thing that we will not be, I don't think we'll be able to fix it. If you look, well, we might be able to. Because Andy, come this way. If you look at where right down here. If you look down here, and then you look at where the top, you see it goes this way.
Yes.
So maybe when the stone cladding is being done, we'll take a new level,
Yeah.
right? So that curve will become.
The problem here is this is a pillar. It's a column
Okay.
to change the ceiling.
Yeah.
So using stone cladding here will help us out.
Okay. So the kind of key, great. Yeah.
It is even more visible from this side. We have
Yeah, it goes this way. So from here, it looks like it's going that way, but when here, it leads this way. So yeah, and then this way too.
So, as I said, we wait for electrician, plumber,
Okay.
and then the DSTV guy to check their cabling. After that, then we can move to main.
The stone cladding. And once we finish that, so we'll do all of that stuff. Then we're gonna skim it in.
Yes, we skim the portion
Again, before we do that.
before we do it all.
Okay. All right. Well, George, I know there's other things that we can talk about outside, but that I don't want us to go too far ahead of ourselves. So we'll leave that for after we do the tiling, and we'll move that way. We'll talk about that. But people have been asking about it, you know, and for me, that is really the heart that I have in what I'm doing. Right? If you do good work, and I showcase it, and someone asks, "Can I have that person's number?" It tells me I was lucky and I got one with you. So one person asked, I already had a relationship with the person. So I asked you and I gave the number to them. But I've had people asking on YouTube for your number. We've not had that conversation. So I don't like giving numbers to people when I haven't talked to them. You know. So if you want your number to be out there, You can go ahead and share your phone number with the people.
Yeah,
so they can reach out to you.
yeah. This is what we do. It is a business that we see that let me just shape this in. Construction is kind of work that really bring out what people have in mind. And we all need a place to be Kwaku. For that reason, I believe that it is important for my number to be out there.
Okay.
Because we have thousands of people that need one or two properties to be built. So for that reason, I think my number can be given. Like I easily mentioned it myself. We're Ghana, Greater Accra, but we work everywhere in Ghana. You'll be surprised that we do go to Togo to work sometimes. Yeah, it is +233 242 247282. That is my personal number.
Okay. So what I'll do again is when I'm editing the video, I'll also put it on the screen. I'll put it in the description box. I feel like it's a testament to what you do.
Yeah.
People haven't seen this in the video,
Yeah.
and maybe the way you carry yourself. So as your brother, I'll say continue doing that good work, and let's help people have fewer headaches than I did. Do the best you can for people.
I would also like to use this opportunity to let people out there believe in us in Ghana. They should believe in us, the Ghanaians, what we can do. We do a lot of things here, but unfortunate thing is that people get into wrong hands sometimes. That is not limited to Ghana, all over the world.
Right.
We have a lot of professions that mess up the industry. But people out there shouldn't be afraid. They should bring the cash. We do it for them. I can say 99.9% of my workers are Ghanaians. It is only in some area that we use some of the Togolese or Ivorians. They are all Ghanaians and they are doing great work. People should have that confidence in us. We can do it. We deliver. We will not disappoint. Because this is what we choose to do. We were not forced into the industry. It is the industry that we choose by ourselves.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah, and I think you basically hammered something that I say a lot. I believe the missing piece or the common thing, right? When it comes to all the problems that you see on people's sites, the common factor is supervision.
Yes, it is true. It is supervision and that quick way of getting money. Yes, because we have currently in Ghana we pay missing 250 Ghana cedis.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes when it's better, concrete work, give them 300 because we want them to do the best they can do. We have a lot of so-called contractors out there that are looking for missing, they can pay 150 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
So it is just like that. And because it is not what they choose to do, they are doing it for business. That is why. If it is what you choose to do as a profession, you have to defend the profession.
Yeah, so you be passionate about
Yes,
it.
you've got to defend it. But they don't have that. They are just in the industry for money. So we will surely get there because I thank God that a lot of people believe in us. And it is not just that they believe in us. The artwork, the work we do is what makes them do. We can never relate. We are still work in progress. We are still doing our best to ensure that we give the best to them.
That's good. Yeah, so thank you, George. I appreciate what you're doing on the side. The facelift is there. Yes, anyone who's watched my videos will know that something has changed since I was last year. So I appreciate you. Let's continue building our relationship. I know sometimes I question the things that you do.
That is how it should be. That is I welcome that, not only from you. Yesterday when I left here, we moved to Ebore, and we very full structure, because one thing people don't know about us is that we are so deep when it comes to fittings and the interior. Yes. We are, because no matter how beautiful the structure work is, if interior fittings are not fit the way they should be into the building, it can't take it. So we have the department that do the wardrobe, the kitchen cabinet, everything. Entirely, we do all that as well, because we are building it to be a one-stop shop.
Yes. Oh, okay.
So that is what we do. And as I said, we still have a long way to go. The question is, ask me any question. I do tell people, just tell me what you have in mind. We share it. Those that will not be affected maybe because of the structural work and the design, those that we can get and we do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of building professionals, right? Because if I say artisan, it's almost like fixed into a trade, right? Building professionals, that's what a lot of them do that I think needs to change. Most of the builders have seen something different. They've gotten used to something different. They live in a space where they've gotten normalized in what is.
Yeah.
So if we come here and we say, I want to replicate what is that I'm used to in Ghana, so that when I come to Ghana, I don't need to rewind my clock to say, oh no, I'm not in America anymore, so I don't do this and this. That high NSR or FAMSA, those two things, when I hear it, like, we need the same people. We are like, you're willing to drive all the new fancy cars and use the new iPhones, but you don't want to
upgrade yourself in your own fault.
You know what I mean?
It is lack of knowledge, because we're in global world today. Things happen everywhere. You can, apart from the materials and the things that are not good for our weather. I mean, when it comes to most of the things we use in building, we have some materials that are not that we can't use them here, but they are not the best for us. Because
that's what you see on Spindle.
Yes. Apart from that, when it comes to design and all those things, the finishing, I don't think there's anything difficult in getting it done like what people have in Western world.
Well, the thinking is that some people are stuck on what they know. They don't want to add value, so they don't want to learn more. And rather than saying, I've never done it before, they'll tell you, it should not be done like that. And
they try to convince the clients
exactly.
That it is impossible.
Like, oh, it's impossible. Meanwhile, the right answer is, it's impossible for me now, right? Because just like anything else, you have to learn, right? Just like anything else.
I will tell you, you are out there too. Once you start having conversation with anyone that you want to transfer business with, and is trying to make you understand that it is impossible, this is how we do it, I think you should stop. Because what you need to be relevant today can never be relevant today.
That's true.
If the person is telling you that I don't know how to do it now, there's no way the person can invest in him or herself within short period of time and be able to do it. Right. Because he will still try to experiment.
Yeah. But what you just said, right, from the artisan's point, of what you need to be relevant tomorrow, you cannot learn.
If tomorrow you have to
learn today, so you can get to tomorrow.
Yes. The one that you using today must have been learned
before today.
Right.
And I think it ties in with something that I say a lot. And I hope artisans understand that, or building professionals understand that. The house you are building today will be lived in tomorrow, right? Because I've never seen a house built in one day and people moved in today.
No. The lifespan of this, our normal residential building, is supposed to be 75 years.
Okay. So I'm building this house with tomorrow in mind.
Yes. I won't
even be here 75 years.
By colleague of mine in the same industry came to my house asking me, did you just restructure the fittings and the interior? I said, no. I did this 10 years ago. Then I was telling him 10 years ago. He said, what? But 10 years ago, nobody is putting things like that. I said, that is what it is. It is only if you don't want to learn. There's a platform for it to upgrade yourself and to ensure that what you are giving to people really relevant in the current what we are living. Because what do you expect me to say if I put up a building for you and you go to friends or relatives visit them and later realize that what you have in your house is nowhere matched to what is there. So it will be a problem. So I think people should just try to hold their game to save the industry, because I'm tired of hearing, oh, Ghana there, send people money. What? I always tell my workers, let us relax. We will get there. I spent 18 years of my life in a company, and I don't even think about something that I don't need money. But I see myself like it is a big avenue space for me to learn, because I knew that one day I'm going to do something with my life. So I patiently waited for 15 years in 3 different companies to understand how things work. And that is what we're seeing today.
So far, so good. Yeah, so George, thank you so much for all you're doing. This trip has been short. I can't believe it's almost time to go back, but the going back is just, meaning that I'll be back again.
For sure.
When I leave, then I can come back.
Yeah.
So you guys continue the work. Let's keep, having our communications.
Okay.
Guys, so far so good. I told George that sometimes it will look like I don't trust him, but I just got bitten by a snake. So he can be the tamest worm, but I still need to be careful. So far, he's one of the things that these have been wild, but just seeing the level markings we have around the house, like, okay, even if you are not here tomorrow, there's still a point of reference.
Yes.
Right? If they make the mistake, you can say, I showed you a point of reference.
Yeah.
Until you came on site to do this, I've never seen it on my side. Right? I've never seen it being used.
Yeah.
So thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for setting, the tone for some of the people who work with you. Continue being, like asking for what you think is great. Yeah. And the rewards will come.
Yeah. We also I thank you so much for the opportunity given to us, because you are the first to show that trust by giving us the opportunity, giving us the chance to display what we are capable of. And it's turned out to be what we are all looking at for. It is just the beginning. I think it is time now. The story is now changing. People shouldn't be afraid of having properties here. They should come. We do it for them. And they'll be fine.
Yeah, for me, one of the reasons why I started sharing the videos on my channel was once I started hitting problems. I knew I'm not the only one. Right?
A lot.
I knew
I have a lot of calls. A lot.
So for me, if I can use my little small space to be a place of learning, a place of encouragement, and a place of saying that the homeowner, we can ask for something different.
And a place of lifting people, like what you are doing now. So you are taking us to places, and I believe that is how it should be. When I say we, few of my colleagues with my good self, we've been talking to the people on our first to ensure that they do their best in a way that let me just share this. Sorry for the time. Where I have a man who is well known in this country. He based in United Kingdom. He started a project that was in 2000, but with the bad experience that he had made sure that he just put his stop to it. Then he took me to site that was so that's 2009. Meeting for the first time when I got out from my car with my salon card. He looked at me and said, "Are you doing?" I said, "Yes." I was expecting to see some big man with what people have told me that we are doing. It's about this.
Yeah. Don't buy V8, please. Let me finish building my house first.
So we got to a site, and after going through, I said, "No, this one I have to involve my architect. That with what I'm seeing, with what I'm seeing, we need to do something." I said, "Just take it cool. Let the architect come in." Architect came in with this guy, admitting I put my view on the table. About 10 points that I raised, none of them were discarded by the architect. And we took it. Like 10 months after that, the man came to them and was like, "No, I think I can finish it." It was like, "Let's just do something face to face and wait and see." This man came down, he was like, "No, I can do it. I can do it." In the beginning, I thought it's someone that is trying to go and look for money, now struggling to get the money. Or knowing that the cash is there, but the fear that what if I should pump the money, what am I doing? And at the end of the day, we finished the building within 2 years. He's now living there, he's been living there for past 7 to 8 years.
Yeah.
So that is exactly what we want to see. That is the story we want to tell people.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like the fear of, if I send my money in, what am I going to redo? Knowing that the redo work, especially people who are watching my videos, redo. When people see that, they get discouraged.
It's true.
Right? So why can't we do something once and be done? And I'm hoping that the builder who is coming from behind me doesn't go through what I went through. I'm not happy with what I went through, but I embrace it, right? I embrace it because it opened different relationships for me, right? Different relationships, like having the opportunity to talk to different people who are walking the path that I'm walking, and are appreciative of me sharing my story. Like sometimes it takes me a while to put a video up because my heart is broken, right? But when you have a good heart and you want to push people to a place, you keep doing it. I can't stop, right? In my nature, it's in my nature to try to help somebody, if I can. But some people refuse to be helped, and there's nothing you can do with them. What I need to do better is when you show me once that I cannot trust you, I should just get by. What I've been doing over and over again, they will change. I showed you who they were in the first place. They will learn. We try to
you can't do that. It is not in their nature to do that. And another thing is that telling people your story is really helping 3 different categories of people. It's helping those who are aiming to acquire properties in a way that, if one person gets it wrong, then we still have people who can get it right. It's also helping those who take the industry as if we're just doing something to make money. Most of them will watch the video and begin to rethink. That is like what we're doing is really helping people. And it's also put people like my good self on our toes that this is the right path that we choose. We have to continue.
Yeah.
So that is what it does.
Thank you.
And I really thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too. Yeah. So we'll meet again. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for the walkthrough. I know you guys are still working. So we'll continue our relationship. Let's see where God takes us, and let's see what together we can make this place look like.
to be focused. That's what I can show you.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, subscribe to the channel Ghanaba Kwaku on YouTube. And when I have more content, I'll bring it to you. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share. Toggle on post notifications. So when I bring new content to you, you'll be one of the first to be informed. Thanks again. Bye.